Hey everyone, and welcome to another one of our videos. Today I'm going to be doing a quick review on this Greenote HEPA air filter. I run a few of these types of air filters in my bedroom. I have pretty bad allergies where I live, and I like to keep the air, especially in there, as clean as possible to help me sleep better and everything. And I have one air filter that's kind of right next to my bed that is louder than the other one that I have in there. I have two in my room right now, and one of them is significantly louder. So I decided it was time for me to find one that hopefully is a little bit quieter. I did a search on Amazon, and this is what came up as one of the quiet ones. Before, I've used more of the brand name air filters. The ones that I have, I can't remember what the brand name is specifically. It's not Honeywell, but it's one of the other major brands that you can find these from. But I wanted to give this one a whirl. It was really inexpensive. It was on sale. I think the normal price on it was somewhere around 80 bucks, and I got it for under 50, I believe. So on a pretty good sale at the time. And being a true HEPA filter, I hope that it's able to help even more in terms of filtering my allergies out, because the ones that I have, one of them is and one of them's not, the latter one being one that's not. And I also hope, again, that this one is a lot quieter. So I'll show you what comes in the box. It actually comes with some pretty nice packaging, especially for a product that you get off of Amazon, because a lot of stuff you get in more generic cardboard packaging. Looks like we get a user's manual, actually quite a thick one as well. So we have that, and we have the power brick on top, and then pull out a little bit of cardboard, and we have the filter unit itself in here. It looks like that is all that's in the box. So I'm going to go ahead, pull this thing out of the bag, pull the wrapper off the power adapter, and pull out the manual, flip through it, and we'll go ahead and get this thing set up. I'll show you it next to the current air filter that I have, and try to get a sound clip as best I can of the current one to give an idea of the noise level, and get as comparable of a sound clip as I can with this one, show you some of the features whenever I get it actually connected up. I have everything unpackaged, and I just want to go through it really quickly. Basically, you get with the manual, warranty card, little thank you card. They say you can get a free gift. The manual is thick because it's in a lot of languages, no big deal there, and it's very simple. Setup wise, all you really need to do is twist the bottom off the machine, pull it off. It just like unscrews and pulls off, and you have your HEPA filter in here. You can unbag. Looks like this thing is actually fully sealed. So we'll unbag, and basically all you need to do to install is, once you get it out of the bag, you set it down into place and thread this guy on. So going to go ahead and take it to my room and show you the operation. Alrighty, so this is the old air filter unit that the new one's going to be replacing. This one's from Holmes. It's one of the ones that you can find on Amazon. I believe that's where I got this. You can also find it at most of your big box stores. A couple things I have that I don't like about this one. One of them is the fact that it's pretty darn loud, like I mentioned. This is on its lowest speed. I'm hoping that you guys can hear that on the camera. And you can turn it up. It gets fairly loud. But even on the lowest speed, it's definitely noticeable. The other thing is too, you might be able to see it on camera, you might not, but if I tap the front, it snaps into place. That's because this front grille rattles. It started rattling over time, and in order to have it not rattle, I have to have it partially popped out. So, I'm going to go ahead and unplug this guy and plug the new one in and see how the operation goes, and walk you through some of the new features. Alright, so I have the unit all set up and ready to go. Powered it on just a minute ago to make sure it works. Everything seems to work well. Just to run you through a few features. First and foremost, turning it on, you just push the little on button, or should I say touch the on portion of the touch panel. This whole little circle on the top is all a touch panel, which is kind of cool. So we have it turned on now, and it is on the middle speed setting. So for comparison's sake to my old one, hopefully you can tell the difference. Here's what this one sounds like. Not sure if you can hear that on camera because it is pretty darn quiet. We can kick up the fan speed and you'll definitely be able to hear this, I think. That's max volume. And if we turn it all the way down, it'll ramp down nice and slowly to its lowest noise level. Not even going to bother trying to give you a sound clip of that because you're not going to be able to hear it. Now, a couple of the features that this thing has, it's really short and sweet and simple. We have sleep mode here. So if we press this little moon button right here, lights up the moon really dim and turns off all the other lights, and it keeps the air moving at the low rate, so at its quietest mode. That's going to help you sleep better if you're averse to noise. I'm not super averse to noise, and I'm not super averse to light either, so I'm probably going to keep it more so in the middle setting here day by day. So trying that out and seeing where things go from there. On top of that, we have a timer mode. So we have this little timer button here. If you hit it, lights up the little clock, and it's at 2 hours, 4 hours, or 8 hours. So if you want to set it overnight for 8 hours, so it automatically turns off in the morning, or maybe you want to run it for a couple hours in the afternoon or something, that's really useful for that. But outside of that, it's just a normal HEPA filter, air purifier beyond that. A couple things I quite like. Again, the noise level is really great, especially compared to that old one that I had. The form factor works really well for me. It's kind of a tall column as opposed to some of the other ones that I have that are desktop units, and they're shorter, wider, and deeper. The column works really well for me on my nightstand. Gives me a lot more room between my watch box and it, which will help both for filtration and also to allow me to kind of organize things a little bit better and lay them out a little bit better on the nightstand. And it just, for me personally, the column form factor works better. So there's that. Good advantage there for me. Depends on your situation whether or not that is. But overall, I really like the unit. I'll definitely keep you guys updated in the comments below in terms of how this thing performs over time. I'll also figure out what filter part number is the replacement filter part number and put that in the video description, because I definitely want to be able to provide that information if you buy one of these things and you're going to try to look for that info, to give you kind of a good reference point for that, because I know I'm going to be buying filters for it in the future as well. Outside of that, please, in the comment section, let me know if you have any questions. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it informative and kind of help you decide whether or not this is the right filter for you. And with that, I want to thank you all for watching. Again, please let me know if you have any questions or comments in the comment section below, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.